And so a useful metric to understand whenever you're speaking to somebody, they begin to say, well, Jesus would have done this. You should probably start off with one, do you believe that Jesus is God? You don't. Well, let's talk about that first before we talk about what Jesus might have thought about taxes or gender or abortion or healthcare, because there's a good chance that when you get that wrong, you're going to get the other parts wrong. Second, do you believe that Jesus is alive today? Because if someone starts a sentence, they're speaking to you and saying, if Jesus were alive today, you have my permission to ignore everything else that comes out of their mouth. Because Jesus is alive today. Jesus is alive forevermore. Or, better yet than ignore them, change the conversation to focus on that first opening phrase to say that whatever you're going to say after this is not as important as his resurrection and his divinity. We cannot simply settle and allow other people to use Jesus to prove social and political points when failing to understand who he actually is. Because it's far more important that people understand Jesus as God who has risen from the dead after dying on the cross and taking our sins upon himself than it is to try to understand and debate somebody about how they've misused Jesus' words. Because the issue is, today we have people that love to use Jesus to prove their points who do not actually love Jesus at all.